I was gonna play the song regardless of the Gorilla single dropping. But that's awesome. He's 48. All right. What the fuck is this? What is this? What was this? Yeah, I'm gonna continue. I have no. I have 0 lives, 2 health.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
Can I have health? Fuck. I might be able to warp to one of these that I have not. That I have not received health yet from.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
Give me health.
Ammo granted.
Yeah, ammo's cool and everything, but you got any health?
Greetings, Turok.
Wish I could speed this up. I really wish I could speed this up. Got it. Yeah. Now that is easy, cheesy, beautiful. I still need to complete the caverns though, so we're gonna do that. Pylons are complete. So my next objective here is to just, or not pylons. I have to protect the thing. But I destroyed the things. Oh my god. This is, here we go again. I just need to get to the end of the level. I could do that, right? I mean, it won't be that hard, right? Anyway, this is the least good level in the entire game. So it's only better from here on out. The next level is gonna be fucking badass. Oh, by the way, check this out for anyone who hasn't seen this game yet. Yeah, scoop that brain matter. Yes. Good. Thank you. Good scoop. I think this is the right way to get to the exit, but then again, who knows, really. If I wasn't so sick of this level last time I played the game, you know, I could have just remembered, but now it's been too long, I don't remember. Okay, so here we are again. Sunfire pods insta-kill blind ones. I've been trying to use the Sunfire pods, but I've not had any good results with them. I will try again. I know there's a key that leads here. This might be to one of those, to destroy the layer. No. This might be the exit right up ahead. I don't remember. Fuck, I wish I remembered. Maybe? No, this isn't it. This might take me to it. I remember there being, yeah, no, this is fucked. That's not it. That's, that was one of my objectives. How the fuck? I mean, someone said I don't remember this level either. How? You know, how are you expected to remember all this? There's so much level. This will take me to the exit, I can see it. Okay, we're good. Alright, great. I'm still gonna have to come back here and get the key eventually for the final boss, but hopefully it won't be too difficult. He said, expecting to be disappointed.
Game saved.
So them some fun fire pods, they destroy blind ones, you say? Yes, they do. Then again, they're giving me free cerebral bore ammo. So I mean, shouldn't be too difficult. There you go. Oh no, that's right, there's a boss on this level.
Game saved.
I need to bust out the big weapons for this one. What? Excuse me. Almost a sneeze. It's that fucking slug thing from Spooky's House of Jump Scares. Wonder what its weak point is. So you telling me the cerebral bore doesn't work on tentacles? Use them explosive shells for maximum damage. Okay. Flamethrower is good here. You don't even need too much flame. Oh boy. $17 health. Super cool. Is it the vomit? What the fuck? What is this shit? Oh, I have to stay away from that. Oh my god. I'm gonna make a new save file over here, just in case. This is gonna be tough to do with this little health. Come on. Wait a minute, this isn't supposed to happen? You're telling me this liquid pus is actually a glitch? I think I did it, everyone. Oh, come on! One slug?! That's a glitch. So this isn't even supposed to happen. Well, it's making my game harder. So tell it to stop, please. Oh my god. I need this shit. And now it's the so when the fluid drops down, I die. That's a real super cool thing. I hate it. Oh my god. Here's some glitches that definitely could have been fixed. Alright, now we're good. Now it's complete. Maybe. Alright, good. The glitch happened when you killed the spitting things as soon as it started to spit. Yes, this is true. Thank you. I guess we're gonna go into the next level with
The hive of the Mantids.
very little health.
The Mantids are an aggressive and extremely intelligent
Can you speak
race of
louder?
insects that have established a large colony in the lost land in recent years. The Mantids are incapable of pity, remorse, or kindness. They exist solely to further their own existence. To this end, the Primogen has persuaded the Mantids to help free him by promising to give them 9 new worlds to conquer. The first world on their list is Earth. Rift gates
No one here has a,
an army of Mantid soldiers to your world. Destroying the master computer will render the rift gates useless.
phobia of mantis.
Mission objectives are as follows. Destroy 3 queen embryos. Destroy the master computer.
Okay.
Locate the energy totem and defend it at all costs.
Cool fucking game! Did I save? Oh, great. Oh, great. When Irish eyes are smiling, you're filing on the phone. When smiling, scars and diving, invading on the bone, chewing on the boner of all that we have known. When Irish eyes go smiling, they smile on me go. I guess I should save
Game saved.
with 2 health again. This game has problems. I love it, but my god, you got problems, Turok. What are you doing? Where the hell am I gonna get health from?
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
There's gotta be some, like, health somewhere. You know? Maybe here? I see some. I guess I'll just collect and wait for it to respawn. Maybe. Kill birds. Go backwards and kill birds. It's a shame, because some of the first few levels, well, this level was awesome. And then it just gets more and more stupid. know there's probably warps available where I have free HP, but I don't know if I want to find them right now. I'd rather just, like, try to kill birds. Hey, birds. I see them. I see some. That was not health. That's not health. Oh, that was. Oh man, okay, I keep looking. I'll look a little bit more. Just need... Turok Dinosaur Hunter kills his first dinosaur. I did it! And he goes home. I'm not really seeing a lot of health around here. Regenerating or otherwise. Well... let's see how long this takes to regen. Two health. I think I've got enough by now. That seems like a reasonable amount. I don't need more than 30. I could survive all the turrets with 30 health. Definitely. Now I just have to figure out how to get back to that save point. Okay, this is the beginning of the level. So... how the fuck do I get out of here? There's an ultra health pickup behind where you spawned. God damn it. Now this is me just going through tubes. Please understand. Okay, here's the beginning of the level, everyone. Birds. But only in this game. And they dropped nothing of interest. Cool. Sorry. Sorry, birds. That door opens. How do you make the door opens? You have to like do something like that, or... I don't think it does opens. Okay, let's just get the save point and get out of here. 40 health. Maybe I'll have 50 by the time I get out. You know what happened was overconfidence was a slow and insidious killer, because at one point I had max lives. On level 3, I had max lives and I could no longer collect the extra lives. On level 4, I got down to 0 lives. That's how bad that level wrecked me. Farm lives on level 3, yeah, but does anyone really want to see me farming lives in Turok? You know what I mean? I'll get them on the Mantis level eventually. I just gotta play my cards right and be careful. Oh, those are some lives I could possibly get. If I could open that door. God damn it. God damn it, Felix. Fucking Felix the Dinosaur. That's a lot of extra lives. That's a spicy meatball. Wait, so shoot the birds here? I kind of remember that, opening a secret, actually, now that you mention it. Why are birds so hard to kill? Like, holy shit. Okay, birds are dead. Mission accomplished. I've satisfied some psychopath's 6 desires. Now... it opened! Holy shit, it worked.
Ultra health.
I am Turok!
Yes. That is good shit. It was worth coming back to this level. And we got to find out the name of our protagonist. Finally, after all this time, I know who he is.
Game saved.
Alright. And now a small issue of finding a save point. Small, teeny tiny, teensy issue. Oh, what's that? Whatever. That's probably something I'm gonna need later. It's fine. Let's just keep moving.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you? Ammo granted.
I'll take it. So now I know. One of these has a free health thing.
Game saved.
There we go. Aye!
The hive of the Mantids.
Oh, fucking please, just skip. I'm sorry, we have to watch this again.
Extremely intelligent race of insects.
They're intelligent and they're mantis.
Large colony in the last
And they can pick up things with their mantis claws. They're big, meaty mantis. Look at those claws.
They exist solely to further their own existence. To this end, the Primogen has persuaded the Mantids to help free him by promising to give them right new worlds to infest. The first world on their list is Earth. Rift gates are being ready to transport an army of
amazing.
Mantid soldiers to your world.
Rift gates, you say?
The master computer will render the Rift gates useless. Your mission objectives are as follows. Destroy 3 queen embryos. Destroy the master computer. Locate the energy totem and defend it at all
Okay,
costs.
but explain why when I start the level I die. Alright, why are these turrets bleeding? No information on that, huh? God damn it. It's hybrid alien technology. Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that. I know you're pulling that out of your ass, and I also know that this looks like the last level of Time Splitters 2. But, I'll buy it.
Force field down.
That's cool. I wonder how much I would have liked. This was my favorite type of game when I was a kid. You know, shoot with aliens and cool weapons. I wonder how much I would have liked Call of Duty when I was growing up. Like, I wonder if this wasn't the type, like, if it was more the grimdark, with shades of brown and gray, would I have liked that as much? First Call of Duties were good, yeah, I liked the World War II ones, and then up until, like, World at War. How do you feel about Halo? Well... yeah. That's how I feel. Yeah. Wasn't my favorite thing ever, because I didn't have an Xbox when Halo came out. I had a PS2. Whoa! That was scary music. I had a PS2, and I had GameCube, so I didn't have the ability to play Halo, but when I finally did, I liked it well enough. I didn't think it was, like, game-changing. I thought it was good. Mag Shredder, that sounds like a good weapon. So the Halo game that I ended up playing the most of was Halo 3. Halo 3 was like my first real entry into the series, and I liked it a lot. But I liked Halo Reach for a while, but I didn't play as much of it as 3. And ODST was another one that, I mean, talk about grimdark. That one was definitely more gray. Squad! It's a Space Marine squad! But I liked ODST. I liked its multiplayer. I thought it had some pretty cool multiplayer stuff. Squad! The objective of the squad is to go down to the bone, blow it up, retrieve, squat back, and then come back, and squad. Yeah, it was the firefight mode that I liked, yeah. Listen. Music, you're cool and everything. Just take it down a little bit. I liked Army Men, Sarge's Heroes. That game played like shit. Which of these things are even destructible? I don't fucking know. One thing this game does incredibly well is the enemy variety. Every level has its own unique enemies. I can appreciate that. I mean, you get repeats. Definitely get repeats, but the new enemies get doled out pretty effectively. That's not a thing. Are you a thing? I don't know what these things are. I think they're just supposed to look cool. It's just the shooting in this game is still so great. But the levels fucking suck. Some of them. That's what I conveniently forgot when thinking about how great this game was. I'm upset. I'm actually upset at my memory for not reminding me that the level design was this convoluted. And again, this is a true story. I was more excited for this game than I was Ocarina of Time. This isn't remembered quite so fondly, is it? What makes the shooting good? It's just satisfying. There's good weapons. They feel like the hitboxes feel good. Nice meat, satisfactory meat hit when you hit. Very accurate. Good shoots. Good weapon selection. Top quality shoots to this very day. Down to 20 health, huh?
Game saved. Mantid technology is very strange. Full health.
There we go. Alright, this level's a lot more forgiving than the previous one so far. Did you see that? Why were you using a jetpack in that little, like... Why are you using a jetpack, you lazy cunt? Just fucking walk! You're in a corridor! You don't need to fly! I think he's dead, Jim. It's time to find out what the quick save button is.
Game saved.
F3. Careful though, don't hit F2, otherwise you'll load the game and lose all your progress. Ah! Progress. Guessing energy weapons don't have a very positive damage rate on these things. Cause my god. Oh, there's a new weapon. That's a good weapon. I need that weapon. No, don't go down. Go back up.
Flamethrower.
Meanwhile, 1 bullet to the head. The mantids are resistant to plasma. That explains a lot. Those sound effects. Fucking gross. As someone that does not like bugs, I'm not into it. So, I listened to a podcast today while I was driving about. Hamilton Morris on the Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast. Duncan Trussell's been a guest on the Slow Rogan podcast a few times. Well, more than a few. And, this podcast, I got contact high from listening to it. It was so fucking weird. I think I'd like to play a clip of the beginning of this podcast, because this is one of the most insane things I've heard in quite a while. I actually, coming from me, who talks about thick ropey loads after eating celery, seriously, this was very, very weird. Very weird indeed. So Duncan Trussell, he's a comedian he actually played StarCraft for a while. I think he still does. So he's into gaming and stuff, but he does a lot of psychedelics. This is how the episode started. Let's see.
This episode of the DTFH is brought to you by Squarespace.com. Go to Squarespace.com and use offer code Duncan to get in front of the mirror. Squarespace.com. Live podcast recorded at the Bell House in Brooklyn.
I knew when I woke up that morning that something had to change. I stood in front of the mirror and realized that the night before I had ground my teeth so much that I had no more teeth in my mouth. There was just a pile of old tooth dust. Also, my fingers had been exploratory the night before, and while I slept, they went places that I did not want them to go, and there was a general funk all over my hands, a funk I could not wash off. My husband saw me and he said, "Jean, if something doesn't change, then I'm afraid our marriage might be over." That's when I knew it was time to call the Candle Institute.
It's time to wake up. Come to Canto Institute. Your life is going to be fantastic. Linda's undercarriage is covered in nipples.
When they wheeled me up to that undercarriage, I could not believe how many beautiful nipples there were for me to choose from. I picked the biggest one.
Linda is ours. We took her, and now she's happy. Come on down to the Candle Institute and you can feed. Kind of vibratory sauce dripping out of these nipples is A-grade stuff. You're gonna feel like you're sucking off a rainbow. You're gonna feel like your entire being is filled with light and love and happiness. Come on down. It's time to feed.
Use offer code DTFH when you go down there and you will get a free feeding. This episode of the DTF...
That's how the episode starts. Like, holy shit, Duncan. What are you doing, man? I love you, but what, are you okay? And to go DTF for a free feeding. I mean, I had never listened to this dude's podcast before, so I didn't know what I was in for. Imagine that's your first experience to someone's work. Like, I'll check this guy out. I liked him on podcasts. I like he's interesting. He's an interesting dude. And then that. That was like an interdimensional TV show from Rick and Morty. I actually kind of agree with that, yeah. So that was my day. How was yours?
Game saved.
Oh, I feel like... Is that the gun? Jesus. That is some shit. That turret killed- you see how fast that turret killed me before? Vinny, I had a cannoli.
Saved.
There's not been a single stream where you haven't shared something incredibly fucked up, or shared something mildly odd.
Neither capability enabled.
I mean, life is boring otherwise, you know? I don't know. Why do you think I listen to these fucking weird podcasts and I mean, I don't know, it's just something. I'm so fucking desensitized. I gotta listen to something about, like, feeding. Go to the feeding ranch. Flame, flame, flame! Enjoy the flame! Goddamn. Yeah, these bastards. These bastards. And their natural resistance to plasma is annoying. Very annoying. How many nipples do I have on my undercarriage? Well, now that's a secret. Y'all have to come down to the ranch to find out.
Force field down.
But yeah, they talk about the context. The reason I chose the Hamilton Morris podcast is because I saw a thing he did on Vice years ago where he went and tried to find a fucking psychedelic frog. And he did. He found the frog. That's cool.
Two lives remaining.
Anyway, he found the fucking frog. And I don't remember if it actually- I think it just made him really sick. But it was a really fascinating journey that he took through the fucking jungle and, like, all these weird things. And there was one where he did ayahuasca. And I found the guy to be extremely reckless. And he is. He's very reckless, and it was very stupid. And I enjoyed watching that. But yeah, he just ended up talking about his experiences, and it was a very drug-oriented podcast. Duncan Trussell kept trying to get it out of him if he thought that psychedelics were of a higher power. Like, the things that you see and learn when you're on psychedelics, are they from God? And he was like, no. I don't believe that at all. The hell? And they talked about, salvia, which, salvia is
Grenade launcher.
all kinds of fucked up. You want to go to space. That's how you do it. But Duncan was talking about his experience, and he said it was like the worst thing ever. He just wanted to die. Sounds like a good time. Pepe Salvia. Like, I'm not- listen, I'm gonna level with you guys. I've told the stories. A few years ago, I went to the Mushroom Kingdom. We're talking like 6 years ago. I went to the Mushroom Kingdom twice. And I saw the princess. And one time it was great, and one time it was bad. I don't think I'd be down to go any higher than the Mushroom Kingdom. Honestly, you know, like candidly, I'm not sure I'm down for more than that. And I'm not even sure I would ever go back to the Mushroom Kingdom to visit the princess and Luigi and the Toads. So, hearing about other people's experiences with these things, like DMT and ayahuasca and all that, is fascinating to me. It's very interesting. But what about Toad?
Shredder.
The princess, the Koopas, the troopers, and the others. I found out that, yeah, there is no such thing as the Mushroom Kingdom. It took me a while, but I eventually learned. Guess that's not interactable.
Shredder.
Hey, these work. Are these like this game's grenades? Because they kind of suck. Also, it's a shame that the plasma rifle does not work on these dudes. There's so many tight corridors in Turok 2 that the Shredder is just default one of the best weapons based on its ability to do that. Yeah, the Razor Wind, I'm not sure if... I think I'm supposed to get the Razor Wind by now. The Razor Wind is fucking amazing. The Razor Wind is a weapon that I would like to be in every game. That's how good it is. I love it.
Game saved.
Wait, is Razor Wind this or the next level? I think it's the next level. I've played through this game, I think, twice in total. And I'm pretty sure it's the level after this. There's a reason it's in level 6.
Game saved. Firestorm cannon.
Well, here you go. Here's the newest weapon. So, it's basically a minigun. Or chain gun. Ah, yes, indeed! Yes, indeed! Yes, indeed! I'm okay. I don't know how you tolerate me, but I'm okay.
Firestorm cannon. Game saved.
It's pretty good. And it uses plasma ammo, so even though my plasma rifle is kind of invalidated on this level, the Firestorm cannon is still pretty good. It's just got a kind of, drony noise. How many things have you experimented with? Pretty much just the Mushroom Kingdom. Lame, I know. I'm not really, sorry, that's not my scene really anymore. I like sleep. I'm a light drinker. I don't know, I think the best high is life. Man. Can you tell us about some of your experiences? I'll probably get banned. No, I don't really have that many experiences. You know. Definitely had some piranha plants in my day. Really, I know people think I'm like a fucking stoner. I'm really not. I get that from time to time. People like wink at me like, I know, Vin. I know you smoke.
Game saved.
Not really. Maybe if I need a lyric? I don't enjoy it anymore very much. And I you know, this is honest, Vinny, as much as you're gonna get. I mean, all those experiences I had in college, and after college a little bit, probably led to who I am now, which is probably why I have some of that personality. But I'm definitely not like a Seth Rogen. I'm not any Rogen, a Joe or a Seth Rogen. You know, I never really was into weed culture either. I think that stuff is kind of hilariously stupid. Weed man. Like, yo, I got a bong in the shape of the sacred Virgin Mary. Yo, my bong is like the Himalayas, and it's got like a Buddhist monk up top. How was college for you? It was good.
TFM land.
There we go, now we lay some pipe. Get ready to lay some pipe. What is that graphic? I barely remember this weapon. Oh right, it explodes upon movement. Can you enjoy the Cheech and Chong? Yeah. I grew up watching Cheech and Chong. I'm not saying, like, it's not that I'm not amused by it. I think it's amusing, but I'm not like, you know. Maybe Half-Baked was my favorite movie when I was 18. However, The Big Lebowski is still one of my favorites. It's not really a stoner movie though, is it? It's kind of just a movie. Hey, if it's legal where you are and you're enjoying it, I say fucking I am so happy for you. I am down for it to be decriminalized. Absolutely. But I just know that I don't enjoy it anymore. I wish I could. Then I'd move to a state where it was legal so I could do it. Sorry to disappoint. Was that MA? You know, I didn't see or smell a whole lot of weed while I was at PAX or in the city of Boston as a whole. So, I don't know, maybe they're just doing a really good job at hiding it. None of my Lyft drivers had gotten done, had just finished smoking a fatty, you know? I missed the Oblivion portal. Oh, alright, let me get that real quick before I keep making progress, because I'll forget about that entirely. I've had this, like, persistent headache for 2 days. On an unrelated note, like I said, Duncan Trussell's a weird motherfucker, and I enjoyed his podcast. That's really the gist of what we were doing, where I was going with that. I didn't expect to talk about my experiences very much, but there they are. I was gonna say, I had a very little sleep one night, and then too much sleep the next night. And that sucks. And I think it's yeah, I think it gave me a really nasty headache.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
You found a greenish horse in Breath of the Wild, and you named it Vinny. Thank you. The Oblivion portal's always in the same area as the switch. Okay. I'm not gonna get that health just yet. I'm gonna hold off on that. I think I have enough health that I can avoid wasting it just yet. Yeah, this weapon's cool, but it's not a very... It's not like an action weapon. You can't just rush in, guns blazed. See, that's topical. So here's... that thing. So the portal's gotta be... here, right? Yeah, there it is. No, fuck, where is it? You asked for a podcast a couple of days ago, more like a couple of weeks ago by now. But I ended up listening to a podcast that I've enjoyed. It's called The Last Podcast on the Left. It's not for everyone, God knows. Some people are gonna hate it. But it's about UFO stuff and conspiracies, but they just take the piss out of it. They completely shat on Billy Meyer, who supposedly made contact with aliens. And took pictures of these fucking awful... Oh, can I show you the Billy... Oh man, I would love to show you the Billy Meyer photos. So, Billy Meyer has like his own church now. And he claims that he made contact with UFOs. And here's a few of his pictures. So there's one. Definitely not a hubcap. Most of this has been either debunked or proven, like how he did it. With string and stuff. There you go. There's another photo. A lot of people believe that this is real, and I'm someone that does believe we're not alone in the universe, right? Then you see shit like this, and it's like, come the fuck on. But he's got dozens of them. Oh, check this out. Billy Meyer has also claimed that he went back in time and took photos of dinosaurs. Right? So here's one of his photos of a dinosaur. He took this photo when he went back in time with the Pleiadians, guys. He went back in time with his alien friends. They took him back to see the dinosaurs. And then later, this was found from a dinosaur textbook. Isn't that weird? Isn't that so weird? How did the dinosaur... Oh, because I get it. They drew from the picture he took. So that's Billy Meyer, which is a shame because he gives people that actually try to find, you know, any evidence or like, you know, do real research on this stuff, like just a terrible name. But, listen, I'm woke. You don't need to tell me to get woke twice.
Game saved.
But I draw the line at stupidity. I feel like everyone's saying the word woke these days, and I mean, you know how I know? It's just because, like Desert said, I just drink a lot of coffee, so I'm up a lot. I wouldn't buy into the Billy Meyer shit. Sorry, it's an old man joke, yeah. But, no, I wouldn't buy into the Billy Meyer shit, but I do believe I've seen some strange things in the sky. I have friends and family that have seen things. I don't know. I just don't know. Do I think the US government is in collusion with the Greys for technology? Probably not. Do I think Eisenhower made a pact with the Grey aliens? Probably not. I know about it. I think it's fucking interesting, and it's fun to read about. But I just don't think we're alone. But I also don't think that a dude went back in time and took pictures of pterodactyls. I think any of the people that had implants taken out, you know, of their fucking, like, nose or their, like, you know, various body parts, claiming they'd been abducted and they had these implants. I feel like that's something worth investigating. And there's a lot of interesting cases about that. Like, no entry point for these objects. So if you want to actually, like, I know there's gonna be skeptics no matter what, and that's fine. I'm a skeptic too. And when I say this stuff, I'm not even saying I believe it. But if you want to look at something that's of particular interest, that's not photos of a hubcap, that's definitely something that could be explored. That and the Disclosure Project is very interesting, like NASA employees, people from the Air Force, the military, talking about their experiences. That I found interesting. But I mean, you know, if, let's say George Washington came back to life, and he was like, nope, no aliens, sorry, it was all a bunch of bullshit, I'd be like, alright, well, that sucks. All of it was a hoax. Even the people that were abducted, they just wanted to be famous for something utterly ridiculous and horrendous. I'd be like, well, that's a damn shame. And I'd move on with my life. But, every few years I get the itch to, like, learn something, or watch a documentary, or listen to a podcast about it. And that last podcast on the left was perfect, because again, it's a podcast that explores the topics with great detail and some level of objectivity, but they also utterly and totally make fun of it. I enjoy that. Doc Jackal says, if George Washington's coming back to life, I got a few more questions than aliens. Oh, what, now you're gonna tell me dead people can't come back to life? Have you seen Ghost Hunters? Have you not seen Ghost Hunters? What is the best alien documentary? I don't know, actually. Out of the Blue is one I remember as a name off the top of my head, but I couldn't even tell you. If you really want to watch something that's kinda UFO related, well, it is, but it's also not. It's also a character study of just a really weird dude. It's called The Curse of the Man Who Saw UFOs. I talked about this the other day, and I watched it, and it's batshit crazy, but you also feel for the dude by the end of it. That's a good voice crack. Freudian voice crack, perhaps? it shows how ridiculous all this is, but it also shows what kind of person you kind of are if you're chasing after UFOs your whole life. And it's kind of sad. Goes to Germany to talk to a ghost. Ghost speaks English. Dude, you're telling me ghosts don't know every language? You think the afterlife is limited to 3 dimensions? Come on. We're talking interdimensional beings. Sorry, wait, that's aliens. Let me get my bullshit right. Hang on. Would you play Wii with a Alamau?
Full health. Game saved.
You would? Do you think they would enjoy 1-2 Switch on the Switch? Or they just want to play Mario Kart? Maybe some Perfect Dark on the Xbox 360 arcade? Someone asked me what I think of the Ancient Aliens. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna commit to Ancient Aliens, you know, if you're really gonna commit to that, that's a big decision. Because it's either all bullshit, or none of it's bullshit. I mean, sure, there's probably some wrong stuff, even if there is a gray area, but I can't- I've watched plenty of episodes of Ancient Aliens, but I can't tell you how I feel about that. I find it entertaining. I like Giorgio Tsoukalos' hair. But if I were to say that I believe that, yeah, you know, we've been visited in the past, then I also have to go all in. Like, my hand, you know, my cards have to be real strong for that one, and I just don't have a strong hand. So... sorry. One thing that annoys me about Ancient Aliens is that it's on the History Channel. Can we not make a separate channel for the Alamau people? Because I'm not really sure that counts as history. I will say this, I am fascinated by some of it, and I find it very interesting. And then, and maybe if you caught me 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I would have been like, oh yeah, I think that definitely happened. But even then, I wouldn't have said definitely, so probably not definitely. But I would have been like, yeah, that could have happened, sure. I find it entertaining, I find it interesting, I like learning about old ruins and stuff like that. I mean, how were the pyramids built, man? How did they build the pyramids, dude? But, I don't know, the older I get, the more skeptical I become. And I think I'll stay that way. Skeptical. I'm a scat man! Skeptical with an open mind. That's how I wish to remain. There's now skeptics versus believers happening in the chat. That wasn't my intention. I just wanted to have some light conversation on this Wednesday night. Does anyone know what the fuck I'm supposed to do here? for a destructive wall. Well, I mean, here's one destructible wall. Gotta talk about aliens for 10 minutes and I can't speak. It's all part of the plan, man. Use explosives where? Center pillar, discolored area. Like here? Okay, I don't think I have explosions. Well, we did drugs, we did aliens. What else? We'll talk about Jesus. Oh. Well, no, that's not a... These are just doors that aren't opening. Can we talk about scoblins? The often forgotten... the often forgotten cousins of goblins. How about scroblins? They're real. And fairies are real too. It's all real. Speaking of hoaxes, do you know, the girls who were claiming that they saw fairies in their garden and they took pictures? And for years, people thought that these were like... There were people that thought these were real photos. They were like... just these fairies. Here, let me show you. Not that you need to know. So, these girls basically went to the news saying that they had found fairies in their backyard. And a lot of people got on board. They were like, oh, I knew it. Oh. Oh. How do I show you this picture? Here's one of them. Good. Never mind. Never mind. Give me a moment to switch to a different thing here because we've got no photos. There we go. So that's the photo. And there were a few more too. Here's a better contrasted look. And yeah, I mean, here's another one. Does that look real to you? That fairy there? Definitely doesn't look like something drawn, right? On construction paper. That's a real photo. But people wanted to believe it, and so they did. And then years later, they admitted it was just construction paper. That it was just them hoaxing. Remember them saying they faked all the photos save for one? Oh, so hang on a minute. Are you telling me that they faked all of the photos except for the one real photo with fairies in it? Mental. Which is the real one? For you know, for the 40s or 30s or whatever the fuck that was, before Photoshop, before people were maliciously attempting to cash in, like, in the late 40s there was like UFO fever with the Roswell thing. You know, it became like a pop culture thing. It became kind of massive. So there were fakes. I mean, there were undoubtedly people that started faking things just because they wanted to be in the news or they want to be a part of this phenomenon. And that was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. But the fairy thing is very clearly just some kids that wanted to fuck around and have some fun. But again, there were people that believed it. There were people that were convinced that was real and that fairies were real because that's what there is in the picture. It's in the picture. I get the picture. Only now did it blow up. Isn't that weird? Remember, ancient alien technology. I don't know why I said ancient. But alien technology can be destroyed with a couple of arrows.
Game saved. Cerebral bore.
I wonder if the voice actress had any idea what it is she was talking about when she said cerebral bore. Yeah, we need you to just come in and say cerebral bore. Yeah, I can do that. Oh, by the way, it's a gun that shoots a drill that scoops out the brain matter of an unwitting victim. Oh, and then it explodes, and they die instantly. Huh. What do you know?
Full health.
Well, slowly and painfully at first. It begins with pain, and then when the explosion happens, it's an instant death. See? That's the pain part. You're a big fella.
Full health.
Look at that. One well-placed arrow. Jesus. That's a really good method for taking these big fuckers down. Let's do it again. Make some pretty cool noises. Destroy the walls in the previous area. Okay, give me a sec. Oh, I can't cerebral bore through the fucking wall. It's a shame. I don't know how the fuck you can even tell where I am right now. That you're able to give me this information. Like, I'm the one playing the game and I don't even know what's happening. You played it that recently. Well, I guess that makes sense then.
Full health. Game saved.
Okay. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, stop. Stop all this monkey business. What is this monkey business? There's a little too much monkey business happening right now and I'm confused.
Game saved. Flamethrower.
Oh, here we go. This is an objective. Good weapon.
Warp portal activated.
Yeah. Okay, now things are good. This level is 150% less suck than previous level.
Game saved. You have found a sacred eagle feather.
So I just need to find the portal now. Shouldn't be hard, right? Wrong button. So where's that, oh, fuck. Oh, maybe it's over there. I haven't gone there yet. Talk about zombies next? Yeah, but we know zombies aren't real.
Game saved.
At least with aliens and ghosts, there can be arguments. Why are you whispering? Apparently it's William Shatner's birthday too. That's interesting. Okay. And I'm back. So happy birthday, William Shatner. if your autograph wasn't $100 at Comic-Con, I'd be there, and I'd get one from you. He, that came up today earlier, too. He's a cool, narcissistic dude, but he can't help it. I like Bill Shatner. I don't know, I just enjoy watching him. That's really the thing that's weird about it. I don't know if I'd want to be his friend, but I really enjoy seeing him in TV and movies and him just being himself. No one loves Shatner as much as Shatner loves Shatner, and it really shows sometimes, but you know what? Fuck all that. I think he's a good actor. I really do. I think he's a true original. And it looks really good for his age. Like... But he's also a dude who stays really busy all the time. He said as much. He said he feels like if he stops, he'll just croak. He'll just fucking...
Game saved.
So why is that down there?
4 lives remaining.
There's really no reason for that to be down there, right? So, anyway, the chat. Genius Wrath says chat is always conflicting. Well, yeah, there's thousands of people here. Everyone's gonna share a different opinion. I mean... me sharing my opinions about even people like William Shatner, someone's gonna get pissed. That guy sucks! I'm leaving. The safest thing for me to do would simply be to, I think I went the wrong way again. Would simply be to just give you a play-by-play. Alright, I'm turning right. Okay, I have to go left and then right. I hope there's no more dudes to shoot. Okay, I fell. I'm gonna go up this way. Oh wait, I think that was the right way. I'm fucking lost. But yeah, that's safe mode. But I like to talk about things. Some things I have not strong enough opinion on to talk about, nor do I wish to talk about certain things. I have my limits too. I mean, after all, we are here for some light entertainment and custard. And cum hacks, etc. And I mean, there's, you know, there are some places I don't want to go because, you know what? For me, this is relaxation and fun. And it helps me get out of my own head to stream. So I enjoy it. And I don't necessarily want to go into too much negative territory. That said, speaking of zombies being real, I think it was also Hamilton Morris from Vice who did a thing on the Haitian zombie, where supposedly there was a voodoo ritual that could make zombies out of people and like make them subservient. And so they tracked down these dudes in Haiti who supposedly have the proper juice to make this happen. And it's this long runaround that they get. They go to this complex, they talk to the people, and they're like, come back, we don't have the zombies right now. You know, you have to be patient, you have to have faith. You have to have faith. And then eventually, like, they come back, and what happens is... my understanding of what happens, if I remember correctly, is they take Hamilton or whoever it was, I forget who it was that did the reporting, into like a shed. And there's a few dudes with like white makeup on them, like powder on their face, and they're just like going, and they're like, oh, you can't come back, you can't come any closer, it's too dangerous. So they don't even get a good look at them. It's just a couple of guys just like making grunting noises and like hitting the walls. Again, it's been like a few years since I've seen this. So I don't know for sure if this is exactly what happened. But they're not allowed to like film and stay for too long because the zombies, after getting a runaround from this guy. And so, you know, and he's supposed to be like a voodoo warlord. Like he really was supposed to be the top guy who could make zombies and everything, and like he gets insulted when there's even an insinuation that he can't make zombies. He's insulted. I gotta watch that again. Guess the torpedoes don't work outside the water. Did he have a top hat and run around and laugh a lot? No. I think you're thinking of Baron Samedi from James Bond movies. Baron Samedi. You know, the character no one wanted to play as in GoldenEye because he's too tall. See? And people said I would never stream Subnautica again. What is this then? Tell me, if I'm not playing Subnautica, what is this? Am I ever gonna stream GoldenEye Source again? I would like to. It's just so easy to forget about games when thousands of games come out every day. So many good ones too. I'm totally like overloaded with games, and I don't even have enough time to stream as much as I'd like to. If it were up to me, I'd be streaming like 6-7 hours a day at this point. So I could do like 4 hours of Zelda, and then like another 3 hours of unrelated random shit. That would, seriously, if I had the time to do so, I just don't. And then Death Road to Canada got an update. I mean, fuck. Isaac I haven't played enough of. I can't even fit that in right now. You'd live on the stream. Yeah, I mean, I'm there's disadvantages to that too. I like streaming, I like being live. But I am an introvert. People don't believe me.
Why didn't they believe me? Teach your grandmother to suck eggs!
Sorry, little stinky whizzle teats for you. I enjoy that impression, that's a fun one to do. But no, I like being live, but then the downside to it is that I need time to like chill, and then I end up neglecting like people because I'm busy. Like I'm stretched so thin. It's not about like being too big for my britches. It's just about time management. I'm already shit at it. And I'm trying to like do some good work with music at the moment, you know, and then keeping up with all my friends is hard enough. Keeping up with my family's hard. So it just becomes like, who am I disappointing tonight kind of deal, you know? But most people get it. Most of my friends get it. They get that I'm an introvert and that I do a lot of extroverted shit for an introvert. And being live is cool because it's kind of like, whoa. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. 2 health.
Six lives remaining.
I definitely enjoy the attention. I mean, I wouldn't do it if I didn't. I don't think any streamer that's like, oh, I don't like the attention. No, I mean, that's why we do it. That's a good chunk of the reason why, at least. Oh, I know where I see where I am. But I do like, Beezarchy says you can still do extroverted shit as an introvert. You just don't derive energy from it like extroverts do. You still have to recharge. That's correct, yeah, that's 100% correct. Like, I see streamers that could stream for like 8 hours a day, easy, every day of the week. And even though I'm really enjoying Zelda, and I like streaming it for like 4 or 5 hours, I find myself getting to the point where, like, I don't even really want to talk to anyone for, like, another 5 hours after that. So, it's, that and being bad with time management, it's like, I would do it if I had the time, but then I would just, like, chill the fuck out hard for a long time afterwards. I mean, and even if you are an introvert or an extrovert, that's like Mono said, people are, very particular with their labels. I agree. I mean, it's not just a black and white thing, and almost never is in life. And, you know, you can be a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Isn't that a song? I don't even fucking know. But, I've always had this opinion that you can like going out and being around people, and you can like wanting to be alone and just play a video game or play guitar or whatever. I like both. But I like the alone bit a little bit more than the other bit. Just a little bit. And streaming is good because it gives me a chance to talk, gives me a chance to be a clown, and say stupid shit, and enjoy video games with a lot of people, and share video games I love with a lot of people. But I also don't have to see you. I'm not in a comedy club. I'm not on stage in front of an audience. It's kinda nice. And if I don't want to read the chat, sometimes I just don't. And I can just play the game a little bit, and then get back to the chat when I'm ready. It's quite nice. Believe it or not, I actually love streaming. Got a lot of really, really personal shit out of me today, guys. Good job. Have you ever tried stand-up or done any drama? No. I would probably enjoy doing stand-up. I don't think I would have the capacity to do it as much as required to get good at it. but when I'm at too many games and they give me a panel, I love that shit. And I go in always unprepared. Like, I enjoy just going up there and just saying stupid shit, interacting with the audience, doing Q&A stuff, and not having to remember a routine. But I've got plenty of stuff that, if I worked on it, I could probably get like a good half hour of material. Stories I've told on stream, stupid observations. I'm sure you guys could pick out a stand-up act for me way better than I could, just by digging through the Full Sauce channel. Drama? No, I don't think I would like being on stage like that. I don't think I could ever do theater. Not crazy about memorizing lines. I can barely memorize my own fucking lyrics. Also, this is a great game to just talk around, over. Some mindless fun shoots while I talk about random stuff. Improv, yeah, improv I would do. I'm a big fan of Whose Line Is It Anyway? I don't know if I'd be good at it, but I would attempt it. Was, There She Goes influenced by the Velvet Underground song? Oh, New Weapon. Of the same name. No. No, it wasn't. There's also a song that goes, there she goes again. Whatever song that is. Whoever made that song, I don't know. But after we had already made that song, I found out that there was a few songs called There She Goes. It's a relatively common name for a song. No, exactly. There She Goes wasn't exactly my finest artistic achievement. It was just a fun, silly, new wave sounding song that we enjoyed playing. What's your budget like? How often do you have extra money? I don't know if I want to go that personal, dude. But I can say this, I save like a motherfucker. I never want for money because I don't spend my money on a lot of stuff. I save much of it for rainy days. And when I really need something, I can buy it because I'm saving the rest. I like to save. Saving is good. It's important. Oh, this is cool. It's time to get dizzy. People buy Vinny games. It's true, sometimes they do. I don't ask for it. Sometimes Steam games that I never end up playing, which is sad. But I mean, I bought my Switch, I bought Zelda. Sometimes a developer drops me a key for a game I like. I bought this. It's like a 90% me buying my own shit ratio. I have, a respect and appreciation for money because I went so long without having it. And I'm very grateful that I get to do what I do and make a few bucks doing so. And if I ever become ungrateful for it, I would like for someone to remind me to tell Mike to hit me in the head with a shovel. Do you like Queens of the Stone Age? Yes. I love Queens of the Stone Age. Oh, good news. Room to Breathe will be on Spotify soon.
Grenade launcher.
If you know what that is, and if you don't, well, don't worry about it. Do I like the Rolling Stones? Yes. I don't like all of the Rolling Stones. My friend Bill put it best. They had all these great styles to choose from the late 60s to mid 70s for the rest of their career, and they stuck with Brown Sugar. I'm not into that. I'm not into their later career, but I'm into their earlier stuff. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Everyone's recommending them to me lately. I do plan on checking them out just because it's like the 1000th time someone's recommended them to me. And I heard one song that I liked. It's part of that Australian psychedelic rock thing going on right now. Would Red Vox ever cover Queens of the Stone Age in concert? I would love to cover 3s and 7s.
Full health.
We did in the studio when we did a jam a few months back, and we were doing 3s and 7s, but none of us really knew how to play it, so we were just fucking around through it. But I can sing it very well, actually. I could do a fairly good Josh Homme facsimile if I need to. Not amazing, not as nowhere near as sounding as good as him, but I can make it work. What time is it? 3:15? All right. Okay. Listen, this level's going on for a long time. This is as Turok as you can get. But I'm like running out of ammo for all my shit. It's a little late for me right now. I've been making good attempts at least adjusting my sleep schedule a little bit, so I'm gonna be responsible. And after I destroy these things right here, I'm going to go. Okay, that's probably a good place to stop right here. God, these little fuckers. Annoying. Alright, let's save.
Game saved.
Okay. You were at the last stretch of the level? I know. Yeah, we got all the keys, I think, so I'm very close, but next time I play this game, I will be able to do more. I'll be able to get the final level out of the way, that level out of the way, and then I'll just do some key hunting. So I know the game is a little bit samey. Again, I loved it when I was younger. I don't know if it holds up. The shooting holds up. The enemies hold up. It's pretty. There's some really great stuff in this game that I still love very much. But then there's the level design and, you know, some of the repetition. I would have been more content with double the levels, even if it was the same themes but shorter levels spread out over, you know, like say an hour-long level. So that way it's kind of just shorter than what you have, and you feel like you're making more progress. I mean, there's a lot of first-person shooters. Let me tell you what. The new Doom is a great format for what I think a first-person shooter campaign should be, where you go through the level, some secret stuff, but there's a clear ending. You know, it's not overly linear. It is linear, but you have a little room to fuck around. and you still manage to go through, and you feel accomplished when you're done, and you want, you know, get upgrades along the way. I think Doom really, really, really nailed it. And Turok kind of feels like they just wanted to make a bunch of mazes and fill them with ants. and that's cool. That was cool for 1998. But it definitely has, it takes a certain kind of patience to get through that game. But I have that patience because I do still believe in Turok.